Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I am doing something I have been meaning to do for a long time, and I kind of decided to film this last minute. So we have a really small house. I think it's maybe 1,500 square feet, and there's me, my husband and I, and my daughter and our dog all live in this house, which it's actually a perfect size for us three. But I've noticed we've started to accumulate too many things, and rooms are just starting to get really disorganized, and I really just need to go through some of our highly unorganized areas and purge what we don't need, donate what is salvageable, and really just clean things up. So in today's video, I'm going to be touching a couple rooms in my house that have been driving me crazy, all but one at least. I need to do our garage still. So if you guys are ready for some organization and some purging inspiration, please make sure to give this one a thumbs up. And if you're new here, I would love to have you subscribe and stick around. So make sure to hit that red subscribe button before you leave this video.
Doesn't matter what they say, doesn't really matter what they do.
Alright, so the very first room I'm starting with today is my daughter's bedroom. The main thing I'm going through is her clothes. I'm going to pull what doesn't fit her anymore and what I can donate, and also what I'm going to keep for baby number 2. But it kind of is hard to tell on camera, but my daughter's room is the smallest room in the house, so we really have to stay on top of organization and making sure that there's not too many things in her room. It's already kind of packed enough as it is. I also want to mention that this video was literally filmed all day long. So you're gonna see me in a few different sets of pajamas. Yeah, I wore pajamas a lot this day. I actually wasn't feeling that great, so I was getting over being sick. But you're gonna see me in a few different outfits, but this was filmed in one day, just different times throughout the day. Whenever I had a chance to get things done, I was doing it.
Doesn't matter where I go, heart still open, cannot close. Baby, got me breathing now. Breathing now. My head out of the sand, we're all in it, better. Open your eyes, see the open sky. Don't you know? Shake whatever brings you down. All the ties you.
So I made 3 separate piles. I wasn't super organized doing this, but I had the idea in my head. So everything going in the trash bag was being donated. To the left of me is where I was throwing things that had stains on them that were not going to be able to be donated and that just needed to be tossed or thrown away. And then everything to my right were items that I wanted to keep to hold on to for Scarlett or for baby number 2. I also want to mention I keep this spare laundry basket in my daughter's room, and I use this for anything that I notice that doesn't fit her or I put on her and it's too small or something like that. I just throw it in the basket and then I go through this maybe every few weeks or so. So this really just helps me stay organized in the moment, and it really works out, especially with your kids who grow so fast. And next I'm moving on to all of her accessories, so I'm making sure her socks have pairs and then just taking out anything out of this little organizer that I bought from IKEA. This is actually a drawer organizer. I just use this because we don't have a dresser for her. So I use this for her socks and any of her tights, and then some of her new little training pant undies that we've been using. And after that, I'm going to move on to the other side of her closet. This little organizer is also from IKEA, and this is where I store all of her folded items. So like her pants and her jeans and her leggings and her shorts, anything else that needs to be folded goes right there. So I'm just gonna go through all of these and make sure they're nice and folded, and also just check the sizes and take out what she's outgrown and anything that has stains that I can get rid of. So really just trying to clean up this area as well. The next area that I'm going to touch in her room is this little plastic drawer set that we have, and this is where I store blankets and old swaddles and old burp cloths, things that I just don't need in her room anymore. I'm going to try to just go through all of this and save what is special and what I could hold on to for possibly another baby, and then also just things that I want to save for her that she can have when she's older, so like personalized items and stuff like that. I'm also going to go through all of her blankets and just see what I can get rid of. She has way too many blankets, to be honest, and way too many swaddle blankets and muslin blankets. So I'm just really trying to prioritize and pick out special items and get rid of things we don't need. I don't know if I've ever showed you guys this little closet that we have right by our spare bedroom and between Scarlett's bedroom, but this is why I've never showed you, because look how disgusting and sick and messy it is. I've been meaning to do this forever. It's just not happened, and I really need to get some kind of organization, I don't know, some bins or something in here that could really help me, but I'm just gonna go through and try to clean it up the best way that I can with what I have. So that's about as good as it's gonna get for right now. It's a heck of a lot better than it was. And then above, we just store some blankets up here. So it's honestly not too messy. But next I am tackling probably one of the biggest projects, and this is my closet. And I'm mainly just gonna be touching the shoes and the clothing today because that's really all I had time for. But it is so packed in here, it's been driving me crazy. And there is probably 3/4 of my clothing that I do not wear, and so today I'm not even going to think twice about it. I am going to toss it, or not toss it, donate it. If I have not touched an item or worn an item in the past, I don't know, 6 months, not even that. If I haven't worn it recently, I am just going to get rid of it, and that's exactly what I'm doing today. It has felt so good to be able to walk into my closet and not be overwhelmed by all of the junk and all of the items that are just not making me happy and that I'm not using anymore. And I really, really recommend doing this if you guys are wanting to declutter your house. So everything going in these plastic trash bags is items that are going to be donated, and there was a lot, you guys. I had these trash bags packed full, and it was honestly really hard for me to do this. There were a lot of items that I thought to myself, maybe I'll wear this, you know, for this occasion or something like that. But the more I thought about that, the more that probably wasn't going to happen. So I really challenged myself to not think twice about it, just like I said, and just get rid of it if I hadn't used it recently. Next, I am moving on to my kitchen cabinets, and this has been driving me crazy as well, so it was bound to happen eventually, and I'm glad I finally got this job completed because I've been putting this off forever. And this didn't happen until late this day, so this was after my daughter had gone to bed, so this was my last project of the day. But I just went through all of my cabinets, and I didn't really have a method to this madness. I just kind of laid everything out and did my best to try to organize it. It was really hard, to be honest. But the very first thing I did was clean off all of the cabinets, the insides of the cabinets, and I used my Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose spray, and then I also used this, what do you call it, a stainless steel scrubber, and this really helped to get off any of the extra gunk, which sounds really disgusting. This cabinet is really strange to me because you guys might not be able to tell, but it goes back really far. So there's a lot of storage back there, but I just cannot really get to it that well. So I tried to put things that I just really didn't need, like seasonal dishes and stuff like that, back in that cabinet. And then I tried rearranging my pots different ways to see what would make sense and what would work the best. And I actually ended up moving them over to this cabinet, and it worked out really well. Yeah. also went through all of our plastic containers. This was not fun to do because I feel like we have so many of them, but I got rid of the ones that were just kind of gross and needed to be thrown away, and then I just made sure all of them had lids. And then once again, everything in this white trash bag are items that I was going to donate. I ended up taking these to Goodwill because I don't really know where else to take them. I take all of our clothing to these little trash, not trash bins, but donation bins that they have in grocery store parking lots. It makes it really easy. Thanks for watching, guys. This was a fun video for me to make. I have, I think, 6 trash bags of stuff I have to go donate. So that is on my to-do list, but I'm really just like, I feel good getting things like that cleaned. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard to purge stuff like this because I always think in the back of my mind, wait, am I gonna use that someday? But I've really been practicing. If I haven't used it in the past 6 months, then I'm not gonna use it, so just get rid of it. So again, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you guys are new, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.